Welcome to the 13th Annual Patte Awards for Theater Excellence, celebrating the best of the best in San Diego theater. Brought to you by the Viejas Band of Kumeyaay Indians, the County of San Diego Community Projects Grant, as recommended by Supervisor Pam Slater-Price, the Shiley Awards in Health, Education, and the Arts, funded by Donald and Darlene Shiley, KSDS Jazz 88, San Diego News Network, Channel 4 San Diego. And now, paying tribute to the best of the best in San Diego theater, your host for the evening, Emmy Award-winning theater critic, the voice of theater in San Diego, the diva of drama, and the hostess who really likes to tie one on, Patte Lohner.
Excited to be with you here tonight? Yes, I am. A good evening to you, and a hearty and heartfelt welcome to the 13th Annual Patte Awards for Theater Excellence. We are here to celebrate the best of the best in local theater, the incredible talent of San Diegans making theater for San Diego, in an ancient and ever-evolving art form that can excite or enrage us, enlighten or assuage us. To get this celebration started, shall we dance? Every year, to kick off the evening, I like to pay a little poetic tribute to all the Patte Award-winning productions. So here is my little doggerel retrospective applauding the best of the best on San Diego stages in 2009. Here's a little-known theater fact. At the end of a year's every scene and act, the characters from each show and play get together for a little soiree. There's drinking, carousing, dancing, and dinners. Let's peek in on this year's Patte Award winners. The place, of course, to meet and greet is a dance hall on 42nd Street, while a short hop along the Camino Real is Picasso at the La Panagile. If refraction is what you prefer to espouse, you can have your dreams in the witch's house. But wherever you go throughout the nation,
turn left in 3,000 miles.
There's just 6 degrees of separation. Well, Bonnie and Clyde were there, don't you know, shooting it out with Killer Joe. And the creditors wanted their letters back from Cyrano de Bergerac. Anonymous journeyed by boat, train, and trolley, while the little dog laughed at Tally's folly. Cornelia daintily speared ragu from the fearsome butcher of Baraboo. Dear Harvey generated heat and fire, while Virginia Woolf showed 9 parts of desire. Even the bent were doing the twist, while the seafarer got totally pissed. The ever-boisterous history boys made a whole lot of joyful noise, organizing sing-alongs to several threepenny opera songs. And the lost, morose man from Nebraska watched 2 gents eating baked Alaska. But by far the specialty of the day was a silver platter of purple pate. That's the funnest day of my whole year. Okay, so you ready for a taste of pate now? Let's sample some of the theatrical delights of 2009. Now, as we all know, the hallmark of theater is collaboration. And the ultimate example of theater teamwork is an outstanding ensemble. Through music, comedy, or drama, each of these marvelous casts brought us a strong sense of people and place. On the somewhat historical side, there was a play by funny man Steve Martin, who conceived a fanciful meeting between two geniuses on the cusp of brilliant breakthroughs. He populated his Paris bistro with a bevy of eccentrics, exceptionally well defined by a magnificent cast of characters at New Village Arts Theater. In Picasso at the La Panagile, the insouciant young artist met Einstein, barflies, armchair philosophers, and even, yes, Elvis. The skillful, witty ensemble was under the wonderful, whimsical direction of Dana Case.
Thank you, Pat. Bill and Chase Bradbury, thanks and love. Our experience with Steve Martin's Picasso at the La Panagile, a haiku. Wild and crazy times. Brilliant cast, designers, crew. New Village Arts. Yeah! Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I would like to thank my beautiful wife, Jennifer. We met in the 8th grade in a production of Hamlet, and we've been together ever since.
Thank you so much. I have been wanting to receive this award since I moved here 5 years ago. I'm living the dream here.
It was a lot of fun and a beautiful production to work on.
Everybody who came to see Bent was definitely affected, and I am truly proud to have been a part of that.
It's rare to work on a show that affected me so deeply.
Nobody does theater alone, and so I just have to say that I'm truly grateful to everybody who helped.
Stay tuned, we'll be back with a very special award.
Well, as I sort of intimated before, it may seem redundant to talk about power-hungry politicians, but this one was truly larger than life. A crass, unprincipled, ruthless bigot who was nearly felled by an assassin's bullet. His excesses brought down his high-profile wife and himself. The play was a world premiere at the Old Globe. The actor, who's performed at the Globe many times over many years, recently made San Diego his home. In Cornelia, he exquisitely captured the vicious charisma of Alabama Governor George Wallace, the superlative Robert Foxworth.
Thank you, Pat. You're too much. You know what? You've broken a record. I've been award-free my entire career. No longer. I would like to thank the Old Globe for having chosen to do this play and for having decided to cast me for some strange reason. I want to thank Lou Spisto. I'd like to thank Jack De Palma for pulling the play out of the file, to the director, Ethan McSweeney, for wonderful direction, and to my fellow cast members, many thanks. I enjoyed working with them all, and to the crew, I love you. And I look forward to meeting more of you now that I'm a resident of this wonderful city. And I also want to thank my beautiful wife, who has been through many roles with me, and she's not a person of the theater, but she pretty much is by proxy now, because she has to live with me day in and day out through these sometimes terrible characters I play, because I'm such a nice guy at home. Anyway, thank you very much. I love you all at the Globe, and I look forward to meeting more of you. Thank you.
There's a lot of heavy stuff there. How about a little comic relief? The Little Dog Laughed is a hilarious send-up of Hollywood heartlessness. Tough target, right? The smart, funny action is anchored by a cold-blooded talent agent who'd do anything to anyone to get what she wants. At Diversionary Theater, that Tinseltown insider was ravishing, with drop-dead looks, cutthroat instincts, fast-talking feral ruthlessness. It was a scintillating performance from one of the newest and most incandescent additions to the San Diego theater community, Carson St. John.
Thank you, Pat. Just want to take this in for a second. You know, when I moved here a year and a half ago, all I wanted to do was to get on stage and have a chance to perform, and I truly never expected to get to work with such kind and talented people along the way. Thank you so much to my friends at Ion Theater and Diversionary for believing in me and giving me a chance. You've made me fall in love with theater more than I ever thought I could. I hope this is just the beginning. Thank you so much. Good night.
You know, there is something about tap dancing that taps into the American soul. So come on, let's shuffle off to Broadway, right to the heart of 42nd Street.
Come and meet those dancing feet on the avenue I'm taking you to, 42nd Street. Hear the beat of dancing feet. It's the song I love, the melody of 42nd Street. Little nifties from the 50s, innocent and sweet. Sexy ladies from the 80s who are indiscreet. They're side by side, they're glorified, where the underworld can meet the elite. Naughty, body, gaudy, sporty, 42nd Street.
The absolutely splendiferous Patte Award-winning singers and tappers of Moonlight Stage Productions 42nd Street, starring David Kirk Grant and Jeffrey Parsons. Directed and choreographed by John Engstrom, with musical direction and accompaniment by Ellen McMahon. Thank you.
Coming up, more glitz and glamour from the 13th Annual Patte Awards.